There are moments in life when you have no words left. You have tried to be strong. You have tried to understand. You have tried to solve everything on your own. But the burden still feels heavy, the road is uncertain, and your heart quietly asks, what should I do now? In those moments, pray. Prayer is not only something we do when life becomes difficult. Prayer is where the heart meets God. It is where fear becomes quieter, where confusion begins to settle, and where a tired soul remembers that it does not walk alone. You do not need beautiful words to pray. You do not need to sound wise or strong. God does not measure your prayer by its length. He looks at your heart. Sometimes the most powerful prayer is simply, Lord, help me. Sometimes it is, Lord, I am afraid. Sometimes it is, Lord, I do not understand, but I trust you. And sometimes there are no words at all. There are only tears. God understands those tears. When you kneel in silence and your heart is breaking, God knows what you cannot explain. When you look toward heaven and do not know what tomorrow will bring, He knows the questions hidden inside you. When everyone thinks you are strong but inside you feel exhausted, God sees what no one else can see. This is the power of prayer. Prayer does not always change the world around you immediately. Sometimes prayer changes the world within you first. You may begin praying with fear and rise with courage. You may begin with anger and rise with peace. You may begin feeling completely alone and rise remembering that God is near. The storm may still be outside, but something inside your heart becomes still. Life sometimes feels like a small boat caught in a storm. The waves rise, the wind becomes stronger. Darkness surrounds you, and you cannot control what happens next. There are storms you cannot stop. There are people you cannot change. There are doors you cannot force open. There are questions you cannot answer, but you can pray. Prayer does not mean pretending that the storm is not real. Faith does not mean denying your fear. Prayer means looking at the storm and saying, this is bigger than me, but it is not bigger than God. Many people pray only when they need something. They ask for healing, protection, success, opportunity, or an answer to a problem. There is nothing wrong with bringing your needs to God. But prayer is more than asking. Prayer is also listening. Sometimes we speak so much that we never become quiet enough to hear what God may be teaching our hearts. After you pray, be still. Maybe the answer you need is not another opportunity. Maybe it is patience. Maybe you are asking God to change another person while God is teaching you how to forgive. Maybe you are asking Him to remove a difficult road while He is giving you strength to walk through it. Maybe you are asking for a door to open while God knows that behind that door is something that is not meant for you. Not every closed door is punishment. Sometimes a closed door is protection. Not every delay means God has forgotten you. Sometimes waiting is part of the answer. Think about a farmer planting a seed. He does not plant it today and dig it up tomorrow because nothing has appeared. He trusts what is happening beneath the soil. He waters the ground. He waits. Prayer is often like planting a seed. You pray today, but you may not see the answer tomorrow. Keep trusting. Something may be happening that you cannot yet see. God may be changing circumstances. He may be preparing people. He may be protecting you from something you do not understand. Or He may be preparing you for the very thing you have asked to receive. Do not confuse silence with absence. The sun still exists when clouds cover the sky. And God is still near when you cannot feel Him. There will be days when prayer feels easy. Your heart will be full of gratitude and words will come naturally. There will also be days when prayer feels difficult. Pray anyway. Pray when you feel strong. Pray when you feel weak. Pray when you have answers. Pray when you have questions. Pray when the morning is beautiful. Pray when the night feels endless. Do not make prayer your last option. Let it become your first response. Before anger controls your words, pray. Before fear controls your decisions, pray. Before worry steals another night of sleep, pray. Before you give up on someone, pray. you give up on yourself, pray. Prayer creates a quiet space between what happens to you and how you respond. And in that space, God can teach your heart wisdom. When someone hurts you, your first desire may be to hurt them back. But prayer can lead you somewhere different. Pray for the person who hurt you. This may be one of the hardest prayers you will ever pray. You do not pray because what they did was right. You do not pray because your pain does not matter. You pray because you refuse to allow bitterness to control your heart. Forgiveness begins when you stop asking how to make someone suffer and begin asking God how to keep your own heart free. You may not be able to repair every relationship. Sometimes you need wisdom and healthy distance. But you do not have to carry hatred everywhere you go. Give that burden to God. There is another powerful prayer. Lord, show me what needs to change in me. It is easy to see the mistakes of other people. It is harder to look honestly at ourselves. We ask God to change our family, our friends, our circumstances, and the people who disagree with us. But sometimes the greatest miracle begins when God changes our own hearts. Maybe we need more patience. Maybe we need humility. Maybe we need to apologize. Maybe we need to stop judging. Maybe we need to listen more and speak less. Maybe we need to trust God instead of trying to control everything. Prayer is not a way to control God. Prayer is a way to surrender ourselves to Him. There is freedom in saying, Lord, this is what I want, but I trust your wisdom more than my own desire. That is faith. We sometimes think faith means believing God will give us exactly what we ask for. But deeper faith says, even if the answer is different from what I hoped, I will still trust you. Look at Jesus. Again and again, he stepped away from crowds and noise to pray. Before important moments, he prayed. In sorrow, he prayed. In loneliness, he prayed. In the garden before suffering, he prayed. Jesus showed us that prayer is not an escape from life. Prayer prepares us to face life. When the world becomes noisy, find a quiet place. Your quiet place may be beside your bed. It may be a chair near a window early in the morning. It may be a peaceful place outside before everyone else wakes. The location is not what makes prayer sacred. Your sincere heart does. Begin your morning with prayer. Before the world begins demanding your attention, remember who gave you another day. Say thank you, Lord, for this morning. Guide my thoughts, guide my words, guide my decisions. Help me bring peace wherever I go. A simple prayer can change the direction of your entire day. And before sleeping, pray again. Do not carry every problem into tomorrow. Give God the conversations you cannot change. Give Him the mistakes you regret. Give Him the people you love. Give Him the future you cannot control. Say, Lord, I have done what I can today. What I cannot carry, I place in your hands, then rest. Tomorrow does not need today's fear. God is already there. Prayer also teaches us gratitude. Sometimes we become so focused on what is missing that we forget what has already been given. The breath in your lungs is a gift. A simple meal is a gift. Someone who loves you is a gift. Another sunrise is a gift. Another opportunity to begin again is a gift. When you pray, do not only ask, remember to say thank you. Gratitude does not mean your life is perfect. It means that even inside an imperfect life, you can still recognize goodness. And when you pray for others, allow your prayer to become action. If you pray for someone who is hungry and you have food to share, share it. If you pray for someone who is lonely, spend time with them. If you pray for peace, become peaceful in the way you treat others. If you pray for forgiveness, practice forgiveness. If you pray for love, become more loving. True prayer does not only change what we say, it changes how we live. The hands that fold in prayer should also open to help others. The heart that asks God for mercy should become merciful. The mouth that asks God for kindness should speak kindly. This is when prayer becomes visible. There may still be moments when you wonder why certain prayers seem unanswered. Why did the situation not change? Why did the door remain closed? Why did the pain continue? We may not receive every explanation. Faith does not promise that we will understand everything. Faith teaches us whom to trust when we understand nothing. A child holding a father's hand does not need to know the entire road. The child only needs to know whose hand is holding theirs. Let prayer become that hand. When you cannot see far ahead, ask God for enough light for the next step. You do not need strength for the next 10 years today. You need grace for today. You do not need every answer tonight. You need enough peace to rest. Take the next faithful step, then another, then another. One day you may look back and realize that prayer carried you through places you once thought would destroy you. The nights that made you cry taught you compassion. The waiting taught you patience. The closed doors redirected your path. The difficult people taught you forgiveness. The uncertainty taught you trust. And the moments when you felt weakest taught you that God's strength does not depend on your strength. So pray today. Pray when your heart is joyful. Pray when your heart is broken. Pray for those you love. Pray for those who misunderstand you. Pray for wisdom before making decisions. Pray for courage when fear whispers. Pray for peace when life becomes loud. Pray with gratitude when blessings come. And when answers take longer than expected, keep trusting. Remember, prayer is not measured by how many words you speak. Come to God as you are. Bring your hopes, bring your fears, bring your failures. Bring your dreams, bring your disappointment, bring your gratitude, bring your pain, bring your whole heart, then be still. You do not have to control everything. You do not have to understand everything. You only need to walk faithfully today. This is the power of prayer. Prayer is not magic. It is not a bargain. It is not a way to escape every difficult moment. Prayer is relationship. Prayer is trust. Prayer is surrender. Prayer is the quiet place where your heart turns toward God and says, I cannot see the whole road, but I trust that you are with me. So when morning comes, pray. When evening falls, pray. When the storm rises, pray. When the answer comes, give thanks. When the answer takes longer than you hoped, keep trusting. And when you stand somewhere,